Hey Aquarius, welcome to your first morning musing for 2021. This is a new little feature I've added to the channel. It will not replace your fuller spread. That will still be out later. But this is my morning process each morning before I really get going. But you know, before coffee, hair, makeup, I usually sit down and just do a little tiny spread to get a feel for the energies that are coming through for the signs I'm going to read for that day. So I thought it would be fun in the new year to invite you behind the scenes. We'll see if you all like it. If you do, and you know, if people show up, I'll keep doing it. And so if you want to be sure not to miss the future morning musings, be sure you're subscribed. Click the little notification bell. The same for those of you who are new, so that you don't miss the fuller spread that will come later in the afternoon. Okay, so this is the energy oracle. I'm just going to pull one card for you, Aquarius. Wow, storm warning in reverse. Perfect. Storm warning in reverse. That is card number 10. Let me just let you see a little bit about what that's about. I'm going to hold it upright so you can see the image, but remember that it came out reversed. This card reversed indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also, spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. Well, this is powerful, Aquarius. If you haven't seen it, I posted, I want to say it was, let me double check here. It was on January 10th, Sunday the 10th. I posted the reading for the new moon in Capricorn, which we are still in the energy of. It occurred at midnight Eastern Standard Time today, the 13th. So that reading speaks all about this energy of bringing the lessons. There is a conjunction with Pluto. So the conjunction with Pluto is about bringing the lessons forward. So as you set your intentions for 2021, which is what the new moon in Capricorn asks you to do, is to consider your intentions for the whole year, not just for this lunar cycle. And it's not too late to set those intentions, by the way, to bring the lessons learned forward so that you can kind of re-examine them as almost as if you are an outside observer. That way you can release your emotional attachment to anything that happened, even the painful bits, and use the lessons as you set your intentions for how you are going to do things differently in the future. So perfect alignment. Check out that new moon reading if you didn't. It even has lessons learned in the title, I believe. So that will make a lot of sense. That reading is probably associated with this oracle. All right, let's see what's coming through for you in your connection. Again, these are short little readings. I call them musings because I just kind of reflect, and you know, these are my reflections and thoughts on the energies coming through. No extendeds, just a little added something for you. Okay. Page of Swords. That's our little detective or spy. Messages of clarity, some truth perhaps. Two of Wands. This is the situation, the issue, or the energy you need to focus on. This card is the anchor card. So what that tells me is the whole reading, somehow all the cards are related to this Page of Swords. So maybe seeking some clarity or truth around a path that needs to be chosen. The Two of Wands is your situation, issue, or energy that you need to focus on. The Lovers is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic. You know the Lovers card. There's our twin flame, a soulmate energy with the Lovers. About it's Gemini energy, and it is all around making a choice. So we have two choice cards here. And the Star. What can you expect to come of it, or what can you do about it? The Star. Wishes granted, keeping hope, faith, and trust alive that the universe has your back, and will grant the wish. Fabulous. Okay. Page of Swords. Oh, perfect. Okay, so maybe looking for some information or clarity around someone who may have either rejected you, friend zoned you, or who is just kind of emotionally detached. Right? Here's the Ace of Cups being offered. He's not even looking at it. So there's an energy here of disengagement on an emotional level. Yep. Five of Swords. Wow. Five of Swords. This is about someone who kind of needs to always be right, always have their way. This is the winning at all costs card. No, the like zero-sum game, right? Either I win all the time or everyone loses is the energy of this card. It can be manipulation. It can be sabotage. It can be gaslighting. So I'm just throwing all those little descriptors out there for you to reflect on. And what's on the bottom? More 5 energy, 5 of Wands. There's a big conflict here. I feel someone's pulled away from you here, Aquarius, or you've pulled away because you're waiting for some clarity. You're looking for some information. Remember, the spy or the detective around all this toxic, negative, conflicting, unharmonious energy. The two fives here are difficult energies to contend with. There's a challenge. There are blocks here. There's interference. And if you notice the people, it feels like it's coming from an outside source. The 5 underneath, this is causing conflict, right? So underneath in your psyche, it's building up that you feel as if there's an unfair fight and something that's kind of jumping into the mix and causing like a lack of harmony. Wow. That's why the Page of Swords is here. So the 2 of Wands, right? You got to choose the path. It's all stretched out before you. There isn't a right or wrong, but there's one path that's better for you than the other. This right here is your storm clearing. This is clearing. This is moving out. You're seeking the clarity. You're making a choice. You're choosing a path that leads to your ultimate happiness. This is the Nirvana card, that happily ever after. I love this coming out here, choosing the path that leads to your happiness, because I was telling, who was I telling? I think I mentioned it for Capricorn, that I got a fortune cookie. And it said, if you want the rainbow, you have to tolerate the rain. There's your rain right there. These 2 cards would show you the rain, and here's you choosing the path. This is what you need to focus on. Choose the path, the one that's better for you, that leads to your total ultimate happiness and emotional contentment. Yes. This is the yes card. Whatever I just said, the answer is yes. This is your insight, your clarity, your aha moment. It may be hitting some of you right here, right now. Swords, air energy, Aquarian energy, perfect. On the bottom, Ace of Cups, your one true love, a divine gift of love. There's some clarity coming in here. It's on offer for you right now. Let me move the cards over. Guys, be patient with me as I get used to camera angles and playing in such a narrow space. This is not my normal setup, as you know. I'll get better, I promise. So yeah, there is some underlying energy here around someone you believe is your true love, the Ace of Cups. And a choice has to be made about how you're going to move forward toward that happiness with this person. And some clarity is what you're seeking at what needs to come in. That sort of divine gift of insight, wisdom, knowledge, an aha moment, maybe an epiphany regarding all this stormy energy here, something that has caused a rift between you and had your divine counterpart. See, here's the Ace of Cups. This is it, and it's being looked over. So that may be speaking to a missed opportunity here, that something that was thwarted by all this difficult, stressful energy. Wow, the storm clouds are right there. Lovers, This is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic. It is a card of choice, coming home to one another or to self. It can be a card of union or reunion. Wow, Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. So I sort of feel as if there may be this Queen of Wands. Sometimes it's just a beautiful energy of stepping into your power. This energy is very magnetic and alluring, kind of a take no prisoners energy, very assertive, leader quality. But remember, she's got that little black cat at her feet, so there's mystical, magical energy around her. Sometimes she shows up in these readings as a karmic partner, just as a placeholder for whoever is a person who may be interfering in your connection. And the Nine of Pentacles is a single person, is someone who's kind of on their own, and maybe not always by choice. So even though the Nine of Pentacles is wonderful at attracting everything she could possibly want or desire, she cannot attract a stable love life. So she's always single. She's the single person, single female in the deck. So I'm almost feeling as if a choice needs to be made between a Queen of Wands and a Nine of Pentacles. And when I say a choice needs to be made, if you are here as a divine feminine, it may not be your choice. That may be the issue. So the Lovers in this case represents the choice between these two energies of the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So therefore it can be a challenge. And what's on the bottom? Yep, Divine Masculine. So the choice is really in the hands of the Divine Masculine at this point. What that means, though, is that you have free will. So you can choose another path that leads to your happiness. You may have an aha moment right here, right now that says, oh, heck no. The choice is not up to someone else. The choice is up to me. So I am seeing here that the union with the Divine Masculine, or the reunion, as it were, however it speaks to your storyline, may be thwarted by their need to make a choice. Who do they want to be with? There's all this interference. So I feel as if you're ferreting out the information to get clarity around what's been going on. This tells you what your challenge or your block is. The Star, that's your card, Aquarius. How appropriate. Look at that. So I'm seeing this as what you can expect is a period of healing. Wow. The Devil here, in my opinion, Capricornian energy, is representing this toxic energy, is representing the conflict, is representing the interference, the saboteur, possibly the Queen of Wands, a karmic partner. And the Hierophant, wow. Can't get any more biblical than this. Right? The Pope and the Devil, for goodness sake. So the Star in this case, to me, Aquarius, represents your ability to trust the cosmos, to trust the universe, to trust that the healing will come in and you will be able to stand up for yourself, what you believe in. The Hierophant. What are your belief systems, especially around commitment? Who are you at your core? What do you stand for? That energy that says if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything, right? So I almost love that the Devil is clarified by the Hierophant. We have Aquarius, Capricorn, and Taurus here, basically saying, there is healing needed around this, whatever this toxic energy is, this karmic pattern that keeps repeating or that keeps interfering in your happiness. So you're focusing on choosing a path. Choose the path and trust that the cosmos has your back, and that your wish may be granted, but first you have to heal from this energy, the karmic toxic energy, as well as stand up for yourself. Stand in your truth. That's pretty powerful. What's on the bottom? Right. It's going to roll out slowly. This card asks you to create a plan. Underneath, to some degree, you know you have to move forward. You're doing so slowly, methodically, deliberately, and with a plan. Got it? Okay. The healing may come in slowly as well. That can be another part of the message. But overall, the picture here is if you are the divine masculine, you got to make a choice. If you are here as a divine feminine, dealing with someone who's kind of toying with you and another person, yeah, that's been a problem. That has to be released. That's why this came out in reverse. Sometimes out of force of habit or fear, we don't make the decisions and take the action that we need to take to move on and get beyond it. So consider that. Regardless, I do feel that you have hope here that everything's going to work out just fine. You just have to stay true to you. Okay, Aquarius. Interesting reading, some difficult energies. We'll see how much of it comes through in the reading later today. My normal pattern is about 75% of the time the morning readings correspond with those later in the day. So we'll see where this goes. For whoever this message is for, just really take the action. Get the message, take the action. Once you have the clarity, boom, choose your path. See you later, Aquarius. Have a good day.